Hey, PP King here, how's it going guys? It's time for another Bloodline video. As you can see in the footage, something just went crazy. What's the chance of that happening? Oh my god, this is definitely something I need to be recording, okay? But the worst thing is, I had the female one already, so I don't actually need those.
Really, nigga?
Okay, let's jump right into the tier list. This tier list will be a brand new update to include all the new clans and all the new traits. And I do all my thanks to the player called Glittering Page 6923 on Reddit, who posted the ultimate guide that you can find in the description. Basically, my tier list come from the input of that guide with just some twist with my own understanding. Long story short, we have new super duper strong S plus tier units now, which is quite different from what we had before. Firstly, the T0 unit, S plus tier, female Lionstone. Everyone needs her. Alright, she's so OP, she's the key to victory. You can't win without her. One solid support to carry the whole team, number one support. And the second S plus tier unit will definitely be the new clan that I showcased in the last video. If you haven't checked out that video, click the link right now because it's crazy, alright? Female Zavala, the best assassin, best DPS, best frontliner. She is everything. She can tank damage, she can heal herself, she can do AoE damage, she can dodge enemy skills, she can do absolutely everything for you, alright? If you don't have Zavala and the enemy has, you will most likely lose the battle. And then we have the S tier. You can just choose them freely in terms of what you need. Firstly, we have female Ignis, who is always the best AoE damage dealer, best nuker in the game still, who is gonna do massive damage if she survives. And next, same thing, the male Ferger, dealing extra damage according to enemy HP. The stronger your opponent is, the higher damage he's gonna be dealing. So definitely the best AoE in this game. For another S tier frontliner, I would say female Ogre is always the best free-to-play choice for the frontliner if you want to sustain and do AoE damage. Can 1v4, 1v5 if she is your core carry. Very good frontliner if you don't have female Zavala. If you have Zavala, then probably don't build her because you only have two positions of frontliners. And then, very strong damage dealer Mare Tightstone, and as always she will destroy enemy mage team in the first few seconds. So that's a very good counter to any kind of soft mage cleave team. He also does massive damage on his own. The best shooter in this game, best maskman for sure. And another S tier unit will be the male Loom because his overall functionality in this game. In terms of PvP, you need to be very lucky to cast the revive skill on the right target. However, he can constantly heal you and he will be very good for the event boss, defending waves, climb the towers, also sustain multiple server fights. Really viable in multiple PvE contents. I would say he is the king of PvE in this game. Personally, I think the male Scorching Fire will be S tier as well. He's doing massive damage for me every single game and he pairs very well with all the AoE teams, but some people might disagree with that. It's okay, it's just my personal tier list. I can't really argue with you if you want him to be A tier. Then let's go to A tier units. Of course, the traditional male Limestone, who was the favorite of the early players in this game. Everyone started with male Limestone because he can shield. If you're building a tanky team, and my suggestion to you will be the frontliner male Limestone, female Ugro, and then you could have male Loom, and also female Scorching Fire. and you can then run probably a CC unit. And then we have male Ignis as a second to best damage dealer. Male Luxuriant, this is interesting. So she's actually the best CC unit in the game. She could actually turn the game into a 6 versus 4 if she can actually cast her spell early. Also, she's perfect for a free-to-play team. And then we have female Tidestone, who is also a solid damage dealer. She can actually push enemies away and destruct their lineup at the beginning, and you can just kill them one after another. That's kind of a good technique if you have all like single target damage dealer in your team. Then female Tidestone is definitely one of the best options you can go for. Next we have male Ensign. Actually a very underrated unit. He can nuke the enemy carry very easily, do massive damage, also provide high level support function to your team. Also the best mage for a free-to-play team. Next we have female Ferger. This is kind of tricky. So female Ferger, if you have the right traits on her, have the right position on her, she can actually stun the whole enemy team and help you cleave or anti-cleave. But her AoE damage is less than the male one. But if you do pull her, I would say she's a solid pick in any kind of teams. And then female Loom, also a very supportive unit. I haven't tried her, so I won't comment on her, but people say she's A tier, so let's put her there. And then we have female Naze. Naze could actually destroy enemies' shield, so when you play against any kind of tanky team, she will be super effective. That's probably why she is A tier. Male Doombringer, definitely a strong tanky unit who can have a few seconds of invincibility against anything. Not the best if you have the female one. Definitely I think it's a better option because the female one provides high level of damage. Alright, so female Doombringer used to be the best melee unit in the game because we have all the OP assassins now. She's kind of like out of the meta already, so it's still worthwhile to build the companion, I would say. Alright, next we have male Divala. He's a CC unit, definitely not the best. Also, he can anti-cleave the enemy team by stopping them from casting. So he's an anti-cleave unit who goes pretty well with a tanky team, I would say. Next we have female Strixbane, which is the human assassin. Because the female one has very strong survivability overall, and she can actually dodge attacks. If you're lucky, she will be like unkillable for certain reasons. Fair that put the female Strixbane here as A tier. In my opinion, the male Strixbane is also A tier because he can do massive damage to any kind of bosses. The true damage he provides is actually very reliable if you want to do massive damage in some PvE content. But PvP, definitely he's not the best option. Alright, next B tier, we have female Treven, who we use a lot. She can actually do a lot of damage, but she's better off to be married to your core champions to provide powerful traits, as we mentioned before. And then we have male Sallyhorn, male Naze, and C tier units. They are not really strong. I don't really need to talk too much about them, so I would just put them there as they are. So female Treven, male Sallyhorn, male Naze, female Elzadis, male EVM, female EVM, both pretty trash. Then we have female Zais, female Karguk, female Lycanis, male Lycanis, male Luxuriant, male Ugro, all at B tiers. And the last, we have the worst champions at C tier. Nothing much have changed for them, and they're just originally bad. We have male Karg, female Karg. Unfortunately, I do think Dragonborn deserves a better position in this game overall. The Bloodline is so cool. They can turn into dragons. I do hope we have stronger Dragonborn clans in the future. The Dwarves, Houndsdorf, male, female, both trash, absolutely garbage. And then we have female Sallyhorn, another trash unit. Male Elzadis, ultimate trash. And we have both Gryphons, male and female, useless in any kind of situation. Male Zais, pretty shit. Male Treven, garbage. male Skarguk, piece of shit, and female Anson, absolutely useless. Cool, now we have all the champions in the new tier list. I hope you're happy with that. If you are not, be my guest and tell me in the comment section. Then we have best traits tier list. Firstly, Brutal, absolutely the #1 trait in this game, suitable for any kind of damage dealer. Energetic, the best way to get HP. Constitution is very important in this game as well. But for me, because I run Cleave team, I don't really need that trait that much, but overall it's still S tier. Then focused, I can't say that enough. Get focused on every single champion except for physical damage dealers. You need to cast faster. Definitely build the EVN clan so you can have a high level companion to constantly produce the focus traits at a high level. Same goes with Agile. Agile can also help you against energy by auto attack, and then you can cast a little bit faster than your enemy, and also it boosts the physical damage. It's a must build companion as the Treven clan has, and then you will be able to get high level agile traits and high level normal traits as well on all of your units. And then we have Hulking. Hulking is actually the best clan trait in terms of effectiveness, but because it's not stackable, you only need it once. You don't need to trade on any kind of hybrid. So basically it boosts a lot of damage for the whole team. Next we have Sandrine. Very solid trade from the Loom clan. I'm actually gonna do a hybrid to get the Sandrine trade onto one of my team, and that would be very good. And next we have Noble, because certain units need this trait for districts. Alright, then we have A tier traits, which is Fierce, very similar to Brutal, boost your overall damage. If you have Brutal plus Fierce, your damage there will go crazy. And then we have Honorable. Honorable decreased damage percentage overall, best traits for tanky and support units. Next we have Aggressive as well as the Lionheart. So here we have some kind of controversy here, because it depends on how the damage is calculated, how the fortitude is multiplied. But in my mind, Aggressive and Lionheart are very similar and provides the same level of damage boost. I haven't done any actual tests, so I can't really argue if people saying Lionheart is worse. And also Lionheart provides the hybrid wings, the look, which definitely adds some points to this trait. As always, you can put both Aggressive and Lionheart on a damage dealer. So the B tier, we have Loyal, Healthy, Athletic, and Confident. Because the new hybrid system, the Vigor system, provides extra flat stats already, so you can actually boost the flat stats in a much easier way. Okay, next, C tier, we have a lot of shitty traits. I never use them, to be honest, except for the leeching health trait like Cutthroat. I occasionally use them for a while, but eventually I will be just replacing them. So Inspiring, Scrappy, Bistro, Cunning, Hexproof, I can't even pronounce them properly, but they are all C tier. And then the worst traits ever, we have Fearsome, Pure Heart, Clever, Foolhardy, Vengeful, Zealous, Inventive, Eagle-Eyed, Dexterous, Resilient, and Bellicose. They are just never used ever. And that will be it for today's video. Again, thank you very much for watching. If you do find it helpful, don't forget to hit the like button and consider subscribing to our channel for the best news and guides for Bloodline Heroes of Lithas. And I will see you again in the next one. Peace out.